Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
All right, we should be live. Everything is
Let's just get
recording.
this audio check out of the way really quick.
Yeah,
Every week.
all bars are going up.
Big green bar go up.
How's the stream look though? How's it looking?
Good. Okay, we're good.
Oh yeah, looking good. Cool.
Okay, yeah. All right. That YouTube delay is super awkward.
Yeah. Let me see. Just making sure. Apparently, I'm dropping frames right now, which is interesting.
That makes sense, because as soon as you like transition scenes to the intro, your webcam started shitting the bed a bit on Discord.
Well, this time it isn't an internet issue. I can at least say that much.
Okay. And the stream is buffering. Oh, we're good. Okay. I think we're good.
Okay. Okay, well.
We're frozen. Buffering again.
Well, this is great.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Drop frames. Jesus.
The stream's back and it's buffering again. Just kidding.
Yeah, Streamlabs performance issues with your stream, such as drop frames, lag frames, on stream disconnections, troubleshooting.
No shit, huh?
I couldn't tell. Task manager. Is it? Oh, is my upload speed just being like Garbu? Maybe it is.
Okay.
Let me test something real quick. You know what? Let's do a little bit of a quick internet speed test.
Show your screen.
I'm gonna do that once I get to the website.
Okay.
Speed test by Ookla. All right, let's go. That number should be way higher. Okay.
So what's the damage?
So we're looking at about 670 megabits down. And it's reporting
Kind of tiny.
21-ish megabits up.
Oh, that should be fine for... That should be fine.
Oh well.
Well, things seem to have recovered on the YouTube stream, so...
I guess, hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
with that out of the way now.
Alright, so
Yeah.
who are you?
Who am I?
Besides a person with intermittent internet issues.
Yeah, right. For those who are unaware, I am Matt. I'll be your host today on this week's Pass Assault. I know last week my Thailand's here did it for us, but because I was having internet issues, apparently still am, because I'm only getting it's telling me I'm only uploading 1.9 megabits per second for the stream.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be a little bit better now.
The stream is very much delayed now, though.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Oh well, it is what it is on that part. But with me, I have today
Taylor Evans. Hello, everyone. How are you? Co-host, co-founder of Tet for Thought. I'm
awesome, and
I've had to relegate myself back to the co-title in front of everything.
Just say, to be fair, co-hosting means we're both hosts, so
I know. I'm just saying.
yeah, it's fine.
Joking.
It's whatever.
Last week.
I don't care. Did you feel nostalgic?
A bit, yeah. I got right back into the mode again. I felt it. I was like, oh, this is familiar.
Yeah, right. And my hair is being a pain too. There we go. But of course, we do ask, if you do appreciate what we do here, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to figure out when we go live. 1 p.m.-ish every Saturday, Arizona time, that is. I know we're about a half hour late, but I had to spend some time with the new updated overlay with the Instagram, as well as fixing everything. Because when Thailand's logged in and into whatnot, stream disconnected, reconnected. Okay. Says we're good
We're
now.
back, apparently.
Yeah. Neat. Neat. It's buffering again.
Yep.
I wonder if it's me or if it's Streamlabs. Cause am I coming across to you just fine?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Me saying the void is speaking was not a joke, necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't get it because you're coming across just fine for me, which is annoying. Is what it is, I guess. But hey, shall we, I guess, move on to our news topics? Try to get that going.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's start with our the titled one here for us, which is the fact that Tesla will now be accepting Dogecoin as payment. Do you still have Dogecoin?
Yes, I do. It is still buffering on YouTube. Oh.
Lovely. 520 bits act like it. I love it. It's probably just this time of day that is just absolutely horrendous for trying to get stuff across the copper wire.
Which is weird because I had no problems last week.
Well, to be fair, you live in a different area.
I know.
Yeah, that would be part of it.
Okay.
But with this, as I was saying, for Tesla, they're accepting Dogecoin as payment for merchandise, and with it, December 14th. Tesla chief Elon Musk said that on Tuesday, electric car maker will accept Dogecoin as payment for merchandise on a test basis, sending the meme-based cryptocurrency up over 20%. Tesla will make some merch viable with Doge and see how it goes. Musk said in a tweet, the car maker shares were doing down 3% early in trading, amiding border market declines. Dogecoin popular among the retail investors. Am I still buffering?
Yes, but also that part broke up. They're down 3% early trading amid broader market declines.
Broader market declines. Sorry if I broke up there on that part.
Yeah.
But Dogecoin, popular among retail investors, raced up to 20 cents after the tweet.
Wow.
So impressive. Musk's tweet also on the cryptocurrency included the one where he called it the people's crypto, have helped the meme coin soar 5,859% over the past year. And according to data from Coinbase website, that is. Elon Musk has been an advocate for the crypto community for many years. His latest announcement will usher a new era of commerce and trailblaze the path for altcoins to expand their use case, says Chris Klein, co-founder of Bitcoin IRA. Neat, as one would say. Wow.
Wow. Much wow.
Much wow. What do you think of this?
I like it. I mean, it's going to be nice to see eventually more and more like online stores and whatnot eventually get like crypto as a payment option. So it'd be pretty cool. Hello, and Rainbow says, well, I'm indifferent to Dogecoin in Bitcoin in general. I do think this is interesting. I don't know. I just like feeling money physically. That is fair. Streamlabs, please fix your shit.
Yeah. Sup, Oleander? Nice having you back as always. Yeah, I don't know what it is. My internet is just on internet suicide watch, and so is Streamlabs apparently. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to fix that a different day. Test some stuff.
Okay.
But and I do have to I do understand where Oleander's coming from though, saying like he enjoys the physical money on that aspect, because just something a little bit more tangible in hand means a bit more to people instead of pixels on a screen.
I guess is it like any different though if you're just doing like shopping online? It's not like you're handing cash to Amazon to buy something, you know?
Yeah.
So
and isn't something
I guess it's like especially if you're just buying something online, I don't really see the difference there. So yeah.
And isn't just like 95% of all money just digital now?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Very at least in the US. Don't know where Oleander is like speaking from. Doesn't have to share it if he doesn't want to, but at least in the US things have definitely moved to a very digital based economy, and there's a payment for stuff and whatnot.
Yes.
That contrasts some like countries that we would even consider very developed, like Japan or Taiwan, where like actual cash money is still very much a thing.
Yeah. Very much so. But I do think it's an interesting development of all the coins to be used next. Does Does Tesla accept Ethereum?
No.
Okay,
The only crypto Tesla is going to start accepting for merch is going to be Doge.
yeah, I was just because I know they accept Bitcoin for other things.
For a while, to actually buy cars with,
Yeah.
yes. But then it's just like, it looked like the SEC was going to start regulating that with Tesla and whatnot. So to avoid the headache, Elon kind of pulled
Yeah,
that functionality.
which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But with it, I mean, it's I just find Dogecoin hilarious. It's like of all the coins in the world, that's the one.
There's also like a new coin that's actually gaining traction. It's called Shiba Coin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I own some of that. Full disclosure.
Nice. Do you have enough to buy a Tesla though?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
The green bar only goes up.
Mm-hmm.
But with it, I just don't know how to feel about this particular action in terms of it's nice to see the change, but it's so much a meme. It's not even funny.
It's just memes, honestly.
It's just Elon.
I'm a U.S.
messing with
resident,
everybody.
just in Central Time. Okay,
Oh, Central Time, so you're 1 hour ahead of us right now.
fair enough.
Not bad. What's anything else interesting in this particular article? No.
I find it hilarious how Elon can just control like crypto markets with a single tweet, pretty much.
He has been. Yeah, that's true. He has been investigated numerous times because of that type of stuff.
Yes, as well as if he tweets some dumbass shit about Tesla, he can send the stock plummeting.
Yeah. Oh wow, Tesla is kind of high right now. It's like this shouldn't be this high. Immediately plummets 30%.
Right? He's like he said one. Yeah, I remember. He's just like, Tesla stock is overvalued. IMO drops by 10% instantly. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I'll write that off in the tax report.
Exactly.
All right.
That's why I think so much of it is him just like playing the tax games and whatnot. That's why he's been selling stuff so much, is because he's afraid taxes are going to go up on capital gains soon, which is why he's just been selling off a lot of his stock lately.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, don't you have to sell the stock to consider it gains though?
Yes, currently, but it's like when Congress is talking about unrealized gains and whatnot, or just increasing taxes on capital gains in general, then it's like you should sell it while you still can for the most profit you still can. So
yeah, it's also just I find it hilarious as well with Elon, just not only that with the aspect of just like tweeting about the market, but also just calling out people as well. He's a very fascinating dude.
Yeah, him and Senator Warren got in a little bit of a spat over Twitter, and it ended with him calling her Senator Karen. It's pretty funny.
I remember there was also the one guy saying, I forget the primary dude's name, but it's saying like all we need is $6 billion to end world hunger.
It was one of the UN organizations saying that it's just like $6 billion, which is like 2% of Elon Musk's wealth or something like that. We could solve world hunger. And then Elon was like, if you can specifically lay out in this Twitter thread how to solve world hunger, I'll sell Tesla stock off and do it.
And keep it open booked.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part that's hilarious.
And just to prove how useless of an organization the UN is, they did not follow up.
Nope. They also like they get roughly like 5 to 6 billion in funding each year for that specific program too.
Yeah.
It's memes. All of it is just memes.
Yes.
But you know what also is memes? Twitter users releasing a video showcasing their mining factory. Mining for those coins is what I'm meaning. But as the headline says here, with Twitter releases video showcasing mining factory with NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070s Founder Editions. GPUs sold on the back end.
I hate this so much.
Don't we all? On December 14th, Twitter user Jackson Davidson, self-proclaimed full-time crypto miner, crypto veteran, and advocate for the last 4 years, and gun supporter, gave his Twitter followers and really all Twitter with the use of the hashtag Ethereum hashtag a view of inside of its mining factory. He boasts that all cards in this building are almost all NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070s, and his new facility will house all 170HX cards. What is interesting about the video is the particular RTX 3070 cards show how he acquired them with his crypto mining factory. It seems like a good chunk of updates. But the user has clarified that it wasn't the GeForce RTX 3070 Founders Editions that were sold directly by NVIDIA, but the CPM 170HX mining cards, more in the tweet below. So he bought cards directly from NVIDIA is what they're saying. So the I know they're...
no, for the CMP cards, not the 3070s.
That's what I was going to say. I know that was done for the CMP cards because that's what they're meant to do. So
yeah, that would kind of make sense.
And with that type of card, average price per card is $1,200
on the 30 series.
Yeah, on the 30 series, which is
okay.
Yeah, which is shows how bad the inflation has gone on that aspect.
Yeah, I don't know. The most egregious thing is the fact that they were all the 30 series cards were bought from small businesses at a premium. Average price per card at $1,200. So you didn't go up to like Best Buy and whatnot. You went to like mom and pop shops around like the country, whatever they use it, and be like, "Hey, I'll take your entire stock of 3070s." It's like, all right, we want $1,200 for them.
Done.
What? Yeah. What?
That's what, to be fair, it's mining facilities, like crypto mining facilities, are that type of thing where it's a self-feeding loop on that aspect.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Elon is practically a meme lord of rich people at this point. He's just the highest tier of meme lord right now.
He's the richest tier of meme lord.
Also true. But with this, he also tweets saying, "Here's a look inside the building. A quarter of my mining farm, almost all 3070s in the building. My new building will all be 170HX cards, hoping they have finished by end of the year." How much time and money do you have to sink in this type of thing?
How much power does he use on a daily basis? That's what I want to know.
That's also true.
Yeah.
But it appears that the building is located in some sort of data center located in the state of Utah. But what's really interesting is that one of our reporters recognized the cards being used are NVIDIA RTX 3070 Founders Editions, which is, makes sense. Our readers will remember that currently the world is experiencing a gigantic and global shortage of computer components from CPUs to GPUs, such as the NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3070 Founders Edition. Such a long title. Which Davidson seems to have in large supply.
Really? Thank you.
I couldn't guess.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
So how did he get his hands on the highly sought-after graphics cards during such a large shortage that gamers enthusiasts are experiencing? He answers this question in a response below. Took over a month to secure a deal directly with NVIDIA. Once I get my rigs up, I will start selling them.
Wait, no, that paragraph doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this was a correction. This part was an update to it.
No, that part doesn't even make sense though. What he said.
What?
Because he said, okay, he didn't buy the 3070s from NVIDIA themselves.
Yes, that part was an update after.
Oh, okay. Well, they should edit the article belowhand and reflect it.
I'm not arguing that, to be fair.
I know, I'm just saying.
But yeah, it has been very poor writing on this part so far, so not a surprise on that aspect. Let's see, what else? Davison also gives advice on how he is keeping all of his graphic processors cooled while he's mining Ethereum and Ravencoin. Ravencoin happens to be a proof of work blockchain specifically designed to facilitate the insurance of tokens, acting as an alternative to other token-capable chains such as Ethereum. Tokens issued on Ravencoin can be used for a variety of purposes, including representing real-world assets and NFTs.
Yes, the hot commodity.
Yeah, I was about to say. The project's design is broadly similar to Bitcoin, though its total supply, block rewards, and proprietary Ravencoin mining algorithm are optimized for decentralization and efficient token transfer.
Okay.
There's not too much else interesting in this. But the amount of cards that one dude has, thousands, probably. How do you think the return on investment is worth it?
I would say yes, especially if he's getting into like coins that are still kind of on the ground floor for stuff, so it can be. Um, this is something that unfortunately scales very, very well. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very linear progression.
It's just a matter of getting the upfront initial investment, which didn't seem like it was a problem for this guy.
No.
But, yeah.
I guess the only other limitation as well is the amount of power that is being consumed.
Right, exactly.
Because you can only transfer so much through a given cable before that building and facility is just maxed. Fascinating. I'm just going through this, like, this is just insane. The racks upon racks.
It's a lot. It is definitely a lot.
Have you ever considered something like this?
No. Why do you ask?
I was just curious. Like, have you ever like mined with your personal PC or anything like that?
Oh yeah, just for the hell of it. Like on my 1080 Ti, put in some work at some point for
Recoup that energy bill.
for some Ethereum. Yeah, but I guess it just didn't justify the noise or something. It's just not something I wanted to have running perpetually either. So yeah, it's just, and it's not. You do need a certain amount of scale also in order to make it profitable.
Yeah, very much true.
Yeah.
I know at some points I know people use that to like at least like recoup some of their bills. It's not uncommon for like a person to do that to pay their energy bill each month.
I was always afraid of like forgetting to like turn off the undervolt on my GPU when I was mining and to go back to gaming. So
that's fair. Article people, please be sure to use all the information at hand before you type this all out. Not wrong.
Yeah, or go back and edit the parts also.
Yeah, that's the piece that would need to be done.
And have a little disclaimer. It's like, edits were made to the structure of this article due to new information. At the top. It's really not difficult. So anyway.
All this info is kind of, posted and on the 15th of December this year.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, the article itself was released on the 17th. And they
had 2 days of all the information to be out, so it's like the person following the thread just sucks at reading comprehension, apparently.
Yeah, like even the updated portion with the correction as of what cards were bought from NVIDIA was released, like tweeted before the release of this article. Yeah. That's how bad it was.
Now, do you fault NVIDIA for selling him the ASICs, the HX cards?
No.
Okay, same.
Those ones are designed.
Those are meant for it. Yeah, those are meant for it. That's fine. It's like you're not going to game on an ASIC,
If it was the, like the 3070s that were sold directly to him, then I would have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But with just the ones that he bought, the HXs, no, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine by me.
I wonder how long it will be before like you hear of like a data center with these rigs in it being robbed or something, or being broken into. Because you already have quite a lot to go on based on like these pictures as well as the general location.
Yeah, I guess
this data center in Utah has this.
I would not say very high.
Okay.
Personally. Because I don't know. It's one of those things that I could see it being done, but the likelihood is extremely low just because who breaks into a data center?
Well, I mean, when there are cards you can sell for like $1,200, then...
Yeah. People would just, go to your local Nordstrom in packs and just, rob it dry, rob it clean.
True, exactly. Yeah.
But I can see it, but I don't imagine the people who typically do theft would go to that type of length.
Yeah. It's like, why are we robbing like Gucci and whatnot? Hit up the data centers.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not saying to actually go do that. I'm just saying that it's just like,
I'm
you
not
know, it's just like,
advocating for it,
no,
but
no, I'm not even like going that far with the
I know.
sarcastic joke or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just like it's fascinating how it's like you see these all like just like low-level clothing stores get robbed, but then it's like when you have such commodity items in a place like this that are fairly easy to find, they kind of go untouched.
Yeah, that's true. To be fair, also the stores that do robbing and whatnot, like California, for example, they have laws in place where it's like below 950 or 1,000, you're not going to be like prosecuted for it.
Well, 3070 is below MSRP of 750, so
Yeah, well, they can argue that, but they also point at places where it's worth more or show the receipts where they bought it for more.
yeah,
That's
true,
also a thing too.
true,
MSRP is just a guideline.
yeah, evidently.
Yeah, very much so.
Excuse me. Ocean's 11 Bitcoin edition, exactly. All right.
My God. And the stream just reset.
Why?
I don't know.
Everything was fine. No, wait, we're live. We're still live. We're good.
I just heard the chime that told me that it just reset itself.
We're still live. We're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's all right. Where was I? There we go. With incredibility or what incredibly nifty.
While incredibly nifty.
I keep reading with.
Okay.
While incredibly nifty, there are just one potential problem. Gigabyte may be infringing on a decade-old patent held by the popular boutique system builder Mainyear, specifically its CEO Wallace Santos. We'll get into that in let's see. What's that?
Yeah, Leander still says we're coming through, so we're good.
Cool. I'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in a moment, but first let's talk about Project Stealth.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. They are very tough, man. The bulk of what we have to go on right now is a teaser by Aurora's France. While posted the above render on Twitter, if you look closely, you'll notice there are no motherboard connectors visible on the front of the board. That's by purposeful design. Gigabyte relocated them all to the backside of the motherboard so that storage power, cooling, and other cables can be more easily routed behind the motherboard tray.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. This facilitates a cleaner looking build, at least in the front side, and frees the main motherboard components of a compartment of cables that could possibly interfere with the flow of air over toasty components.
Doesn't actually, though. LTT has like a old like lab series like 4 or 5 years back, and this is one of the things they tested, and it's like you can fill up your case with like a bunch of shit and it doesn't really impact like temperatures too much. The big thing is like if the fans should actually spin at light speed or not,
and get those RPMs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. Yeah,
definitely. But what it says here, a neat render is one thing, but there's evidence to suggest Gigabyte also designed and manufactured an actual prototype. The folks at Jinjefo posted, I don't know how to pronounce that either, a couple of product shots obtained from one of its sources, as shown above, on those two at the top of the page there. Assuming the pictures are real, and we think they are, the same Aurora's France account retweet their article, we're looking at a couple of custom designs related to Project Stealth, the case and motherboard specifically. It does look clean as hell, though. I will give them that.
So, is everyone just trying to get like rip cable modded? Yes, I don't know.
No, I don't think so. With it specifically, I just think it's a different type of it. I mean, it's the
Yeah.
As they say, variety is the spice of life.
Spice of life, yeah.
It's just different type of things. I honestly don't imagine, big companies or at least like custom PC builders using this very often, because custom cables give you much more of a little bit of an oomph to your build, a little bit of accents that just kind of complete it. So I don't imagine that going away anytime soon. Just more of a.
So you think this is just another theme to add on to like system building and whatnot?
Yeah, it gives you a different look that you may get that you would not be able to get with custom cables.
Mm-hmm.
nice little stealth build, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. No, I doubt it. I guess it's just I personally prefer like something with like sleeved or like custom tables or something. Wires aren't generally offensive to me. Like as long as they're not like egregious and like as long as they're out of the
Mustard.
way and like, huh?
Not like mustard. The mustard
Exactly.
cables.
Right, exactly. So,
Yeah. But the result of the design changes is a gorgeously clean looking build, which in the pictures it does look very clean. Only the tubes from an all-in-one liquid cooler or custom loop, if you're going that route, would stay on the front side. Otherwise, the finished build is barren of any clutter and absolutely beautiful. And with RGB lighting adding some flair, you can see that in the renders above.
those do look pretty cool.
Yeah, you have to admit that build does
Good
look
credit.
clean.
Yeah.
Speaking of renders, renders are easy and rather affordable to generate, whereas there is a much bigger investment that goes into prototypes and physical concepts. Physical designs also suggest a more serious level investment and commitment. Not every prototype becomes a shipped product, but they can certainly have better odds than a render alone. We bring up this because of the product photos are real. They could indicate Gigabyte has future plans to productize this concept. And that could potentially include an unveiling at the Consumer Electronics Show, or CES 2022, next month.
Okay.
Neat. We won't be able to go to CES. RIP.
Rip. Feels bad, man.
It feels real bad. But
Anyway.
And then there's an abstract here about Maingear's patent, which says, the disclosed technology describes a motherboard with an arrangement of components that is aesthetically pleasing and enables ease of servicing. Enter components such as add-on cards, memory slots, and the CPU on the motherboard are easily accessible through a removable side of the computer case, and the cable connectors on the motherboard for internal components are hidden from view when their removable sides of the computer case is opened, or it cannot be seen in the removable side of the computer case is translucent.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's one way to put it.
That is very patent legalese. That all made sense. That's
yeah,
fine.
it's very much some legalese there. But to be clear, we're not saying Gigabyte definitely did or did not rip off Maingear's 2011 patent.
Oh,
However,
they fucking did.
All right, I like it.
I've seen enough.
I rest my case.
That is my opinion.
But however, we spoke to Maingear CEO Wallace Santos about Gigabyte's design that is virtually identical to the illustrations in the decade-old granted U.S. patent, and he had to say, while I'm not happy to see Gigabyte productize something based off my patent without proper licensing, especially since we reviewed our new design approach with them directly years ago, I'm more concerned with making sure we continue to take the industry forward with the new design innovation and its obvious advantages. Wallace said, our motherboard and case with hidden connectors design offer a far superior cable routing and management, while better airflow across the front of the motherboard area. We would love to see the industry get on board with this design so all PC OEMs can benefit, as well as DIY enthusiast PC builders. Neat.
You have to. There must be like a bunch of space behind the board that's like configured like this, because so you don't like smash the cables or something against the panel.
Yeah.
Anyway, not really.
How about now?
A little bit better.
Oh, great. Well, hey, it says we're still going.
Our stream died.